Great bull, that's what Western big game's all about.
We're boned out and loaded up.
Take your kids hunting.
Drop him right in his tracks.
Outdoorsman's Gear for the Western Hunter presents Hunt Forever West, dedicated to fair chase Western big game.
Look at that thing. Look at this. We've got it all to ourselves. Well, that's what we came for, huh?
We just tipped him over up there.
Oh my God.
Strap on your boots, come on. Brought to you by MonsterMuleys.com, Elk Hunter Magazine, Weaver Custom Rifles, Wilderness Athlete, Western Hunter Magazine, and presented by Outdoorsman's.
Well, we're headed up on this youth hunt on the Navajo Nation. And I am just really thrilled and excited to go on this hunt. It's going to be an opportunity for a bunch of young kids that otherwise may not get the opportunity to go hunting, to go after a mule deer. And I'm just glad we can be part of it. Each one of these kids have got a mentor that's been helping them learn to shoot, gut a deer, gun safety. They got to go through a course, then they have to draw out for this. And I'm going to kind of be a co-mentor. They've allowed us to come along. We got these cameras, and we're going to see if we can catch these kids learning a little bit about hunting, maybe get a chance to shoot their first deer. And I think it's just going to be a really good time. It's in a place where I've done a lot of hunting in the past, and there's some terrific mule deer in this area. Stick with us as we take you hunting on the Navajo Nation. Man, what a great hunt this is going to be. Just some terrific young youth here, and I want you guys to look here what the sponsors have done for these kids, man. It's like Christmas in September. Look at here, these nice packs for each one of these kids. Plumb full of stuff. They've each got 2 different sets of boots, sleeping bags, sleeping pads, all kinds of goodies in these bags over here. This is just going to be a great hunt, and the sponsors have done a great job of getting these kids some stuff to get out there and find out if hunting's going to be something they really like. Looks like we got a great bunch of youth here. They're just starting to pour in. We're going to come in here and be setting up tents in a little bit. And come on in here, guys. Come on in here. Here's 3 of the first guys. These are the first guys getting in here. And your name again is?
Seth.
Seth? And your name?
Austin.
Austin?
Jeremy.
And Jeremy. These are 3 of the guys that are going to be hunting. I think there's going to be 12, 15 of us, maybe even 20. And these guys they all have to go through a hunter safety. So these guys have been practicing, been shooting. They're going to get in here and get to go after deer. We're actually going to hand this stuff out to all of them. And then we'll be going out here after lunch, see if we can't get in some deer. Just coming in this morning, we've seen 3 nice bucks. So, man, I just can't believe the opportunity these young guys are going to get to go hunting. It's just got me excited, making me feel like a kid again.
After setting up camp, there were lots of activities for these kids until lunch and the evening hunt. Then it was time for introductions, a little lesson in wildlife management, prayer, lunch, and wild stories about hunts past and the upcoming hunt. Gloria Notah and Jeff Cole really made this a special event with lots of help from some great sponsors. Bob, Gloria, and Jeff handed out the sponsors' gifts, and then the kids checked into their rooms. Then it was time for some more lessons on their culture, and then our first hunter would try his luck. Now it's time to follow Bob Beeman with Hunter Seth and his mentor, Donde Begay.
That boy's coming through there. He noticed he started seeing the droppings and stuff, so he's keeping an eye on things. He heard that deer back here. We started through the trees, and Seth heard that. You heard that noise, didn't you? You know, I hear more deer than I see, especially when you're in this oak brush, because they rattle. That shows you're paying attention, man.
You heard it, you saw it before us?
Right. Yeah, he's on top of it. He's got them young eyes.
These youth hunters can harvest a doe or a buck. Seth and Donde find a nice buck that they want to go after. After a slow stalk, our trio is in position and Seth has a solid rest.
Got him, Seth. You got him, buddy. Boy, hit him good. Come here, buddy. You just shot a huge deer, buddy. Oh, look back towards the camera, you guys. Man, you know what, Dante? That impressed me how you worked with him coming down here and helping him out. Man, that was a nice shot. This guy's a natural.
Yeah.
That's a good shot. You hit him right in the shoulder. I seen it. He probably went over that hill and he's probably piled up in a little, Man, guys, that is great. You know, being back out here with a young guy again, I feel like a kid again, man. And this is so much fun. Boy, you know what? This guy can really see and hear deer well. I think you're going to be a natural at this hunting.
I wish we were still young.
Yeah, I wish we were as young as he was. Boy, you got a nice one. Look at where he's been rubbing the trees.
Yep.
Seth is part of the Navajo Nation youth hunt. And Seth, how old are you?
14.
14 years old. And your mentor is
Donde Begay.
Donde Begay. Donde's been working with Seth all year, working on his shooting, and I'm telling you, he really did a good job. He took his time. He just made a really nice shot. What'd that deer go, about 50 yards, if that? You know what? That other buck just stood there after you shot him. They never knew we were around, did they?
us.
Exactly. Boy, we jumped in that ditch and snuck down there, and you know, it shows me you've done a good job with Seth. But I'll tell you what else I noticed is this guy is kind of a natural, isn't he?
Yeah.
He hears the deer, he sees the deer. Folks, the Navajo Nation has allowed Seth a great opportunity, and Seth wants to thank his mom. Look at the camera and thank her.
Thank you, Mom.
Man, he's been a real sport here, done a good job. And you know, I got here today and they've got a dozen kids here, and I picked out this pair right here. I said, let's go with these guys, because I could just tell you knew what you were doing, and Seth just came across to me as a hunter. Yeah. And he's going to get the opportunity to do it right here, and you guys have took a beautiful buck.
Beautiful. Awesome.
That is a nice deer.
Awesome.
You said there were some good deer in here. You weren't kidding, were you? You know, I've got an opportunity to hunt this 3 times myself up here, and I absolutely love the top of the Carrizo. It is a great hunting opportunity. We'll put her there, buddy.
Right here, man. You the man.
Hey, I tell you
You're
what,
the man.
let's go back and see how your buddies did. I can't wait to get around that campfire tonight and see how everybody did. We're gonna be excited, ain't we?
Before we get back to camp, let's go with Irv Earl and youth hunter Jeremy as he and his mentor are lined up on a buck.
A little bit lower.
Missed him.
Reload.
After a clean miss, they find a lone doe and set up for the shot.
There's a buck. Yeah, she's a buck.
Sit down.
I think so.
Way to go, Jeremy. Put it here, buddy. What'd you think? What were you thinking when you was ready to pull the trigger?
Kind of shaking a little.
Shaking a little? You got buck fever? Yeah, we all get it. Man, you did a nice job on this.
Nice job, Jeremy.
Good job,
Way to go, Jeremy.
Irv then finds another team and follows them into a nice buck right at dusk.
Take your time. Coming back here. Way to go, Brandon. Put it here, buddy. You shaking?
Good job.
Man, that was a good shot. You dropped that nice buck. You just fell over there. What a good shot. Way to go, Brandon.
Yep.
What do you think, buddy?
I think it's cool.
What were you thinking when you were getting ready to pull that trigger? What was your feeling?
I was thinking that I would get him. That's all I was concentrating.
Was you excited?
Yeah.
Was you shaking?
Yep.
That evening and the next day, as the hunters brought in deer, they were taught about proper meat care and then relived their hunts around the stove. Again, a special thanks to the Navajo Nation, Gloria Nota, and Jeff Cole. Please get involved and pass on this great tradition and way of life to the next generations. Shot of the Week, presented by MonsterMuleys.com.
Coming back.
Got him, Seth. You got him, buddy. Boy, hit him good.
Hunt Forever West is presented by Crumholes Productions. Drop us a line at www.huntforeverwest.com. Hunt Forever West. Good country, good critters, and good friends.
Ah!